nursery time. Another big shout out to our gorgeous year one children. Hope you're staying nice and safe and well. And we're thinking about you every day. So continue to be good children for your mums and your dads and your families at home. And we hope that you're really working hard. So today we bring you another one of our favourite stories. And you're probably seeing a theme around our stories at the moment. They're all Julia Donaldson stories, because remember, we love Julia Donaldson at Academy 360. And today, I'm going to give you a little clue again. I've brought my little ginger cat with me, because this is my cat. But Julia Donaldson wrote about another cat, actually lots of cats, in the story I'm going to share with you. Also, here's a second clue. This is one of my favourite stories, and I told you all about how I used to read this story to my Ava when she was a little girl, and we used to enjoy sharing this one together and singing the funny songs in screechy voices. You remember which one it was? It was... oh, upside down. Tabby McTat. Shall we share this one? Yeah? Get all comfortable, get all cosy, and see if you can join in with me. I'd love it if you could join in the singing bits, because I like it when you sing really screechy. Just like a cat. It's like a cat's choir. Tabby McTat. Tabby McTat was a busker's cat with a meow that was loud and strong. The two of them sang of this and that, and people threw coins in the old checkered hat. And this was their favourite song. Me, you, and the old guitar, how perfectly, perfectly happy we are. Meow, and the old guitar, how perfectly happy we are. One more. While Fred ate some bacon and bread, McTat took a stroll round the block. Then stopped, for there, on a doorstep sat a gorgeously glossy and green-eyed cat. She was black with one snowy white sock. Sock and McTat had a cat-to-cat chat, and that's how their story began. For while they were chatting of this and of that, a thief had his eye on the old checkered hat. He eyed it, he snatched it, he ran. The busker gave chase, but he tripped on a lace, and crash, in a flash, he was down. He broke his leg, and he banged his head, and he ended up in a hospital bed in a faraway part of town. Goodness me. Goodbye, McTat said. I must get back to Fred. But where had the busker gone? The sun went down, and the sky grew black. The stars came out, but he didn't come back. McTat lingered on and on. A week later, Sock took a stroll round the block and found her new friend looking thin. He's gone off and left me, said Tabby McTat. Then Sock said, my people, Prunella and Pat, would gladly find room for a fine tabby cat. She was right, and they took McTat in. Next morning, old Fred left his hospital bed and found his way back to the square. But a brass band stood where the pair once sat, and the band played of this and the band played of that, and Fred looked all around for his loud meowed cat. But Tabby McTat wasn't there. Now McTat had a wife and a very full life with plenty of things to do, like washing Prunella and pouncing on Pat and hiding the car keys under the mat and keeping the newspapers nice and flat and giving the pens the occasional bat and nibbling this and nibbling that. But he dreamed of his friend with the old checkered hat and always woke up with a mew. And often he said, what's happened to Fred? And his paws took him back to the square. But a conjurer stood where the pair once sat, and he pulled out of this and he pulled out of that, and people threw coins in the tall black cat. But the busker was never there. One morning Sock said, look under the bed and see the 3 kittens I've had. And Soames looked like this, and Susan like that. And the littlest kitten called Samuel Spratt looked exactly the same as his dad. The three kittens grew and they learnt how to mew, and McTat sometimes sang them his song. And Samuel Spratt, with his tabby grey fur, had a deafening meow and a very loud purr, and he simply loved singing along. Mew, and the old guitar, how perfectly happy we are. Meow, and the old guitar, how perfectly happy we are. When Susans and Soames found very good homes, their parents were happy and proud. There was one home like this, and another like that. But nobody wanted poor Samuel Spratt. They all said, his voice is too loud. Now Tabby McTat was a home-loving cat, but he couldn't stop dreaming of Fred. And one day he called for his wife and his son, and he told them, there's something that has to be done. I must go and find him, he said. So up and down and all over town he wandered a whole week long. For many a morning and afternoon by the light of the sun and the light of the moon, till he heard a familiar song. Just me and the old guitar. If I had a cat, I'd be happier far. Just me and the old guitar. With my cat, I'd be happier far. It's Tabby McTat! It's my long-lost cat! Oh, Fred was ecstatically glad. Then the two of them sang of this and that, and people threw coins in the new checkered hat. But why did McTat feel sad? He was missing his wife and his comfortable life and the dozens of things to do, like washing Prunella and pouncing on Pat and hiding the car keys under the mat and keeping the newspapers nice and flat and giving the pens the occasional bat. But how could he tell the busker that? Then out from the shadow sprang Samuel Spratt. Oh, please let me be the busker's cat, he said with his deafening mew. Now Samuel Spratt is the busker's cat, with a meow that's loud and strong. The two of them sing of this and that. Well, Samuel sings a little bit flat, and people throw coins in the old checkered hat. And this is their favourite song. See if you join in. Me, you, and the old guitar, how perfectly happy we are. Meow, and the old guitar, how perfectly happy we are. That was Tabby McTat. I hope you're still staying nice and safe. Lots of love to everybody from everybody at Academy 360. See you later. Bye.